Today we are going to try turning these to a colorful dramatic look with the free apps Snapseed and Lightroom. We are going to be using only free apps for this retouch, starting with just a couple of tunings in Lightroom app before moving to Snapseed. In Lightroom, straight away going to the HSL sliders in the color menu mix, where we are going to pop some colors. First I'm going to move the green hues towards aqua and increase the saturation. Also the luminance for more brightness. You can notice the orange leaves, moving these colors towards red. Also more saturation and luminance. Moving the yellows towards oranges too. After these changes, we are going to save this with maximum quality settings. Importing the image to Snapseed, going to the Tune Image menu for some basic edits. Increasing the shadows a bit to get more details from the darker parts. Also just a bit of increase in the saturation. Now for some selective filters. First one on this bright spot, where I'm going to make it a bit darker by reducing brightness. On the greens here, where I'm going to increase brightness, saturation and contrast to make the colors pop. Also on these fallen leaves, more brightness and color. Next, I'm going to selectively darken the image. Using curves, pulling down the top point down to make the overall image darker, making a slight curve here. Then going to the masking screen, tapping on the stacks icon, view edits, curves and brush. Here with the effect enabled and brush value set at 0, I'm going to zoom out and tap on the center to remove the darkened effect. Also with the different transparency values, bringing the light back on the greens and the path. Applying this. Couple more selective filters to darken the sky visible through the trees. Now we're gonna create that bright spot in the middle for that fantasy look. In curves, adding some yellows by dragging the blue curve towards right. Adding reds by dragging the red curve towards left. Also adding lot of brightness by lifting the RGB curve towards top. We have lost the colors here, but we will try to regain them later. Going to the masking screen. With the effect disabled and brush value set at 25, first I'm gonna tap around the middle part to get that hazy look. Increasing the brush transparency to 50 and tapping again more in the middle for more haziness. And with the brush value at 100, tapping on the far center to get the maximum effect. Now fine-tuning the selection by removing the effect in the surroundings. Applying it. Tuning the white balance to give the image a warmer look, increasing temperature and tint. More subtle effects, applying hot contrast preset in curves. Then masking it on the red leaves and little on the path. Also a bit on the trees and the greens. Adding some brightness and bit of yellow. Masking it a bit on the trees and the path for subtle coloring. Now to give some color to the bright spot in the middle, adding temperature in white balance. Applying it with masking. Fine-tuning the selection. Here are the changes we made after each effect applied in Snapseed. And the final result. Thanks for watching.